Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come, so that we can support our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said the Hausa and Christian youths in Sokoto were fed up how the Nigerian security agencies are helping the terrorist foreign Fulanis in perpetrating their atrocities against the Hausas and against the Christian Northerners. So the Hausa and Christian youth in Sokoto invaded a police station that is notorious for hiding terrorist Fulanis, where they will run into after committing atrocity. They go there to hide. And they set both the police station and the Fulani terrorists ablaze, killing more than 13 Fulani terrorists who came to invade their villages and their communities. And some of the police officers, including the DPO, who were all accomplices to the evil and terrorist act of the Fulani Janjaweed. This development got the Fulani terrorist bandits in Kaduna State angry, and these foreign Fulani terrorists had to kill the chairman of Fulani Meyetiala in Kaduna State, who brought them into Nigeria to help the Fulani Janjaweed overrun Biafra and Nigeria in exchange to settle them in Biafra land and other southern states, including the Middle Belt, and also provide safety for them. So they were angry that the Fulani Meyetiala did not protect the terrorist Fulani Janjaweed that killed the Christian and Hausa youths in Sokoto, and that was the reason why they had to abduct, kidnap the Meyetiala chairman of Kaduna State, and they killed him. My brothers and my sisters, you know that the evil that the Fulani Janjaweed brought into the zoo called Nigeria is consuming them. According to reports, an angry mob on Saturday attacked the divisional police headquarters in Tangasa local government area of Sokoto State and killed over 13 Fulani terrorist bandits whose corpses were burnt to ashes. The terrorist Fulani bandits were said to be among those who invaded the area around 8 p.m. on Friday, killing 2 persons, including a shop owner. On Saturday morning, residents, mainly youths, gathered and joined police officers from the area to go after the terrorist foreign Fulani bandits in the forests, in their forest there. But the aim of the police officers was to protect the Fulani Janjaweed, the terrorists. During the raid, 13 of the Fulani bandits were nabbed in Tangasa forest and brought to the divisional police headquarters, where the DPO, a Fulani Janjaweed, tried to protect them and told the Hausa and Northern Christian youths to go back home, that the case will be dealt with. You know, a villager said when they brought into town, that is when the terrorist Fulani Janjaweed bandits were brought into town, Residents followed the team to the divisional police station because they never trusted the police. They knew that the police were going to set them free. And the Hausa and Northern Christian youth demanded that the terrorist Fulani bandits must be killed in their presence. The youths were angry, and despite plea from the divisional police officer and the local government chairman, both of whom are Fulani Janjaweed, the youth, mainly Hausas and Northern Christians, insisted that if the policemen did not kill the terrorist Fulani bandits in their presence, they would burn down the police station. And the police DPO got a call from presidency not to carry out the wishes of the Hausa youth and the Northern Christians. The youth, noticing this, angrily and subsequently overpowered the police and killed all the terrorist Fulani Janjaweed bandits, set the police station ablaze with the corpses of the terrorist Fulanis. My brothers and my sisters, you can see that the Fulani Janjaweed are in for a big trouble. Imagine this happened in Biafra land. By now, Buhari and his terrorist Fulani Nigerian government would have sent in the Tekano helicopter gunship to start bombing Biafran land. But the Hausas have told them enough is enough. They told them enough is enough. Another report says that the terrorist Fulani bandits on Friday killed the chairman Meyeti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Makaba, in Lere local government area of Kaduna State, Alhaji Abubakar Abdullahi Dambadi. The angry Fulani terrorists were angry that the Fulani Meyeti Allah did not protect their members in Sokoto State, and they failed to stop the southern governors from banning open grazing. In Anambra State, the criminal Nigerian DSS, disguised as unknown gunmen, attacked police patrol, killing 3 police officers, wounding innocent Biafrans passerby, and setting the police patrol van ablaze in a bid to attribute this evil act to IPOB in order to tarnish IPOB's image, but they have failed. Also in Abia State, criminal Nigerian DSS, disguised as Fulani bandits, kidnapped 10 Abia State University students along Uturu Isikuato Road. And this is just 3 weeks after 3 lecturers of ABSU were kidnapped by these same criminal DSS disguised as Fulani bandits. They are working so hard to demonize IPOB, but they have failed. They have failed. Their time is up. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video, and bye-bye for now.